So what are the key takeaways from this lesson? First, hypothesis tests in a formal procedure in statistics used to test whether a hypothesis can be accepted or not. We use hypothesis testing to determine our theories, our assumptions, and they can continuously change. You often hear about that with foods, right? That eggs or tomatoes are good for you or bad for you. And based on new evidence, that continuously shifts whether the assumptions are correct or not. We're always looking to reject the null or fail to reject the null there. The z-test is performed when we know the test statistic and the population variance is known. The t-test is performed where the population variance is unknown. That's the difference between those two. We're comparing two different groups. The degrees of freedom is the number of independent variates that make up the statistic, whether that's groups, whether that's number of variables put into the model. Now the chi-squared test considers the square of a standard normal variate. It's generally looking for goodness of fit or independence of two predictor variables. The ANOVA test is essentially an expansion on the Z and t test to reflect an accurate degrees of freedom to test for group differences when comparing two or more groups. Lastly, both parametric and non-parametric tests of the population have a predetermined value, or the values need to be defined.